Dear students, in the last class we have seen the concepts regarding relations, reflexive relation, symmetric relation, transitive relation. Okay, those relations. What are those relations? How those types and all we have known concepts known, but not examples. Okay. Now we are going to do exercise 1.1. What we have to know, if any relation is having reflexive, symmetric, transitive, all, if satisfy one relation satisfies all the three relations, that relation is going to be called as equivalence relation. Let me write here. Equivalence relation. Equivalence or equivalence. Okay? If any relation follows, satisfies or confirms all the three, reflexive, symmetric and transitive, if these three relations are satisfied by only one relation, that relation is going to be called as equivalence relation. Okay, now one by one problem we are going to solve exercise 1.1. Okay, let us see what they have written in exercise 1.1. First problem: determine whether each of the following relations are reflexive, symmetric and transitive. Whether this relation is reflexive or symmetric or transitive, we have to see. If all the three means, we have to write finally this is a equivalence relation. Okay. Question number 1, first part. Relation are in the set A 1 to 14. That means whatever the may be the relation we are making, we have to make from this set A only. That means we have to take element from 1 to 14 only. Okay, like that you have to keep in your mind. Defined as or relation 3x minus y is equal to 0. This is the relation, this is the set. From this set we have to make this relation. Okay. Now what we have to do? We have to make first relation set. We will make relation set, then we will see whether reflexive, symmetric, transitive are there or not. Okay. Let us make relation set. Now you see relation R is 3x minus y. Shall I write like this also? 3x minus y is equal to 0, comma, or I can write y is equal to 3x. Is it correct? You see? Why? Because 3x minus y is equal to 0 means y this side it goes, then y is equal to 3x it is going to become. Okay? Now what we have to do? Put to comma y, relation is equal to, what we have to do? We have to take x then y value, x y value, x y value. Why? Because y only has given, y is equal to 3x. Okay, like function. Okay, I am taking one from where it has come, from set. Why? E only given relation in the set. That means this set you have to take element. What element you have to take? All these elements only you have to take. More than these or less than these elements we should not take. Okay. Now I have taken 1. Then what will be coming in y? Y will be 3x. What is x? X is 1. 3 into 1 is 3. That means here 3 is going to come. Okay. You understand now how 3 has come. Now we take second element is 2. 2 if I take 3 into 2, 6 is going to come. If you take 3 into 3, 9 is going to come. If you take 4 into 3, 12 is going to come. If you take 5 into 3, 15 is going to come. But 15 is there? No. A is from 1 to 14 only. 15 not there. That is why you should not take 15, you should not take 0 also. You understand, na? Like that we have to be very careful. Okay? Now you close the relation. Now this is the relation, but we have to see whether this relation is reflexive or not, symmetric or not, transitive or not. Okay? What is the symmetric, what is reflexive, what is transitive and all in the last class we have explained. Okay, now one line I will write each, then we will do for next problem and all, that line also we don't write. Why? Because we are able to understand. Like that we will think. Okay, now you see what I am going to write. Okay, first reflexive I will see. Reflexive. A comma A belongs to R if, then it is reflexive. Okay, A comma A. I have written if A comma A belongs to R. Okay, A comma A, X comma X, P comma P, R comma R, whatever it may be. X coordinate, Y coordinate, both should be same. You see now here 1 3 is there, but 1 1 is there, not there. 3 3 is there, not there. 2 2 is there, not there. 6 6 is there, not there. Even if there one element not going to help, those should be available all. Why? Because you are making set between 1 and 2 means 1 1 2 2 should be there. 1 1 is there, another element is not there, 2 2, but remaining relation is there, means that is not a reflexive relation. Now how many relations are there or not, how can we write? See, it is our will. 2 3 relations you write. If that is a relation, you write a relation, or that is not a relation, you write this is not a relation. But even if you don't write for a relation, if it is a relation, for relation you must ensure that those elements are available, 5 6 7 10. If that relation is existing, then only you can write and close. Okay, one by one, by doing problem you can understand the concept. Okay, now you see here A belongs to A comma A belongs to R, then this is a reflexive. But 1 comma 1 not belongs to R. What is this meaning? That means here 1 comma 1 is not there, or this belongs to R, that means under relation, but 1 comma 1 is not there. That is why this is, see, now only 1 comma 1, 3 comma 3 is also not there, but we will write only 1. See, for telling this is not a relation, only one element, one relation you can write and close the matter. This is relation only, 1 to 1 relation. Okay, okay. Now what we have to write? We have to write not reflexive or non-reflexive. Non-reflexive. You understand na this concept? Why? Because here 1 comma 1 is not there. A comma A should be there. If this is belongs to, this is not belongs to. If belongs to, 1 comma 1 is there, then this is reflexive, but this is not reflexive, non-reflexive. Okay. Now we will see symmetric also. Symmetric. Symmetric. If A comma B belongs to R and B comma A belongs to R, then that is going to called symmetric. But here 1 comma 3 is there, but 3 comma 1 is there. Why? Because A comma B, B comma A is there, 3 comma 1 not there. Then this is also not reflexive. Sorry, symmetric. We need not see remaining. 1 is not there means not there. Okay, I am writing here. 1 comma 3 belongs to R, but 3 comma 1 not belongs to R. Okay, then what you have to write? You have to write non-symmetric. Non-symmetric relation, non-reflexive relation, like that you write. Okay, okay. Now third one is transitive. Transitive relation. Transitive. I am writing here transitive. Transitive. Okay. For transitive, A comma B, if A comma B belongs to R and B comma C belongs to R, if or then A comma C belongs to R, then that is going to be called as transitive. A to B should be there, B to C should be there. This B should come here. A to B, B to C. Continuously chain reaction. A to B, 1 to 2, 2 to 1, then 1 to 1 like that. A to B, B to C, A to C, A to C. If this is available, then that is going to be called as a transitive relation. Okay. Now, if you see here, 1 to 3 is there, but 3 to 9 is also there. See, A to B, B to C, but 1 to 9 is not there. You understand, na? That is why this is not a transitive relation. Okay, let me write. 1, 3 belongs to R and 3, 9 belongs to R. But 1, 9 not belongs to R. 1 to 3 is there. 3 to 9 is there. But 1 to 9 is not there. That means A to B is there, B to C is there, A to C is not there. Okay? That is why this is a non-transitive relation. Comma, non-transitive relation. You write relation. Okay? This is non-transitive. Okay? Now you understand the concept. This is first problem. That is where we have taken a little bit extra time. Little bit faster we go. Why? Because we have to do all the several problems are there. Okay. This is a first part of the first problem. We go for second part. Okay. See the second part. Relation R in the set n of natural numbers defined as R is equal to relation is equal to y is equal to x plus 5 and x is less than 4. That means relation whatever you may take, you should take from natural numbers n only. We know natural number 1 to infinity. 1, 2, 3, 4 infinity like. That we need not write again. But we write x here. Why? Because x should be taken 1, 2, 3 only. Okay. Otherwise you are going to do mistake. What I am going to write? I am going to write x here. X is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 4 is not there. Why? Because less than 4 means you have to take up to 3 only. Once you write this, you are going to take x up to x only. Those values only for the relation. Okay. Now, we write the relation also. What is the relation here? Relation R is y is equal to x plus 5. Direct relation is there. We need not convert anything. Okay. Now I am writing R is equal to. Say first x I will take 1. Only these 3 we have to take x. Why? Because he has limited control. Controlling has given. 1 I take x. What will be the y? 1 plus 5, 6. Okay. 2 I take in x. 2 plus 5, 7 will come. 3 I take. 3 plus 5, 8 will come. Close. Why? Because you should not go more than 3. Less than 3 only you have there. Even though n not controlled, but x controlled. Okay. This is the relation. That means 3 individual relations are there. Now let us compare these also for reflexive, symmetric and transitive. Okay. Now we write directly. We know what is reflexive, what is symmetric, what is transitive and all. Okay. How I am writing, you see. For reflexive, like this I will write. For reflexive, 1, 1 not belongs to R. Sorry, not belongs to R. You see. 1, 1 is not there. 1, 1 should be there. A, should be there. Then only it will be reflexive. Then what is going to become? This is going to become non-reflexive. Non-reflexive relation. Okay, non-reflexive. You write a relation also. Why? Because 1, 1 is not there. Okay. Now you see for second one. Symmetric. For symmetric, comma. Okay. For symmetric, 1, 6 is there, but 6, 1 is not there. Then not symmetric. Okay, we will write like this. You see, 1, 6 belongs to R. Why? Because 1, 6 is there. but 6 comma 1 not belongs to R. Understand na? 6 comma 1 is not there. Non-symmetric. You understand na? Okay. Okay. Now we see for transitive also. For transitive. Here 1 comma 6 is there, but even 6 to something or nothing is there, nothing are there. Okay, we write like this. You see, 1 comma 6 belongs to R, but 6 comma 1 and 1 comma 1 not belongs to R. Or else 6 comma 1 any element should be there, that element and 1 should have relation. Okay, see, such type of relation comes means again you write this also. A comma B belongs to R, but B comma C and A comma C not belongs to R. That means these two are not belongs to R. That is why non-transitive. This is answer for your second part of the first question. Okay, you are understanding na? Several relations are there. This much of speed we will go, or else we are unable to complete, or unable to finish. Okay, now you understand na? Okay, clearly I have mentioned. Okay, we go for third part. See the third part of the first question. Relation in the set A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means we should take relation this only, 1 to 6 only. Okay, you should not go less than 1 or more than 7, more than 6. Okay, what is the relation? Y is divisible by x. That means y coordinate should be divisible by x. That means what is this meaning? This is the meaning. Y by x should come 0. Remainder should come 0. Remainder, I am not equal to, remainder should come 0. Y should be divisible by x. This is the relation. Okay, we see relation first. We write all relation, then we see reflexive, symmetric and all. Okay, we know that every number is divisible by itself. 1 divisible by 1, 2 divisible by 2, like that we know. Okay, now I am writing relation y is equal to, say I am taking first 1. Okay, 1 is divisible by 1. Okay, 2 is divisible by 2, 3 is divisible by 3, 4 is divisible by 4, 5 is divisible by 5, 6 is divisible by 6. These must you have to take. You understand na? Why? Because see, 1 by 1 remainder 0, 2 by 2 remainder 0, 3 by 3 remainder 0, like that will come. This we have taken. Next we see 2 is divisible by 1, 3 is divisible by 1, 4 is divisible by 1, 5 is divisible by 1, 6 is divisible by 1. That means any number can be divisible by 1. Why? Because 1 into that number, then remainder 0 will come. That is why 1, 1 over, now we take 1, 2, 1, 3 all. 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6. Okay, all these numbers are divisible by 1. Now you come to 2. Okay, 2 less than 2 not divisible, but 2 already we have written. Then we have to go right side. Okay, 1 by 2 if you write, that is not divisible, na 0.5 will come. But we have to see remainder should come 0. That is why 2, 3 also not divisible, 1.5 will come answer, and the remainder not 0. Then 2, 4 is divisible. Okay, we write 2, 4. See, 2, 2 already came. That is why I am writing here 2, 4. Okay. Then 2, 5 also not divisible. 2, 6, yes, divisible. Okay, comma. Then we go for 3. 3, 3 already we have written. Less than 3 not divisible. We know. Then 3, 4 we see. 3, 4 also not divisible. 3, 6, yes, divisible. You write only 3, 6. Why? Because 3, 5 also not divisible. Okay, 4, 4 already there. 4, 6 is there. No, not divisible. Then 5, 5 already there. 5 6 not divisible. 6 6 already there. That's all. 6 6 is there means last number, that is over. Now we close this relation. See, now these are the relations. Okay, these are the relations. 1 is having relation with 5, 2 is having relation with 4, 2 is having 6, 5 to 5, 1 to 3, 3 to 6. All these relations we are having. If you draw arrow diagram also, this side this first x coordinate will come, this side right coordinate will come. Relation is there. See, may not be function, but relation is there. Okay. Now we see each one. Reflexive, symmetric and transitive. Okay. Okay. I am writing first reflexive relation. Reflexive. Okay. Reflexive. See, 6 numbers are there, elements. Each one is having that a 1 1 2 2 3 3 4 4 5 5 6 6. That is why this is reflexive. Okay. You write like this 1 comma 1 comma 2 comma 2 comma 3 comma 3 comma 4 comma 4 comma 5 comma 5 comma 6 comma 6, all belongs to R. Okay, these are all belongs to R. That is why reflexive. Okay, or this is reflexive. You can write whatever you want. This is reflexive relation or reflexive, like you can write. Okay, next you come to symmetric. Symmetric. Okay. Now you see 1 comma 1, okay, but 1 to 2 is there? Yes, 2 2 is there. 2 to which one is there relation? 2 to 2 is there, okay. 2 to 2 means 1 to 2, 2 to 1 to 2 is there, but 2 to 4 is there. Okay, now you see here what I am writing. 1 to 2 is there, belongs to R, comma. 2 to 4 belongs to R, and 1 to 4 belongs to R. You see, 1 to 2 is there, 2 to 4 is there, A to B, oh, symmetric, na? Symmetric means we need not see this much. Okay, you see, 1 to 2 belongs to R and 2 to 1 belongs to R. Never comes. Why? Because see, 1 is not divisible by 2. That is why you can write 1 to 2 belongs to R, but 2 1 not belongs to R. Understand, na? Why? Because see, always right side equal number or big number are there. You see, 1 3 is there, but 3 1 will not be there. Why? Because 3 is not going to divide 1. That is why 1 2. See, all you need not write. Remaining also, see, 1 2 is not there. 1 2 is there, but 2 1 is not there. Like that, 1 3 is there, 3 1 is not there. That much of you need not write. For having relation, you have to write. That two limited numbers are there means you can write, or else you can write 2 3, but ensure. See here how we have ensured. 1 1 we have seen, 2 2 we have seen, 3 3 we have seen, 4 4 we have seen, 5 5 we have seen, 6 6 we have seen. Then we have written that reflexive. At least you ensure. Okay, even if you don't write. Okay, now you come here. Symmetric means 1 2 belongs to R, but 2 1 not belongs to R. Then this is not symmetric or non-symmetric. Non-symmetric. Reflexive but non-symmetric. Okay, now we go for transitive. Transitive. Okay, transitive. Okay, wait and see carefully. 1 to 1, okay. 1 to 2 is there, but 2 to 4 is there. 2 to 4 is there. 1 to 4 is also there. That means this may be transitive, but we will see for all. We write 1 or 2, but we have to see all. Okay, what are all there? I am writing here, you see. 1 to 2 belongs to R, comma. 2 to 4 belongs to R, and 1 to 4 belongs to R. You see, 1 to A to B, B to C, A to C. 1 to 2 is there? Yes. 2 to 4 is there, yes. 1 to 4 is there, yes. See here, 1 to 4. Like that, 2 to 6 is there, 1 to 2 already there, but 2 to 6 is there, yes, there. We need not write, you see. 1 to 2 is there, but 2 to 6 is there, but 1 to 6 is there, 1 to 6, yes, there. Okay, now with 2 over. Then you go for 3. 1 to 3 is there, 3 to 6 is there, 1 to 6 is there, yes, 1 to 6 is there. You see now? Shall I write? Need not write, you see here. 1 to 3 is there, 3 to 6 is there, A to B, B to C, then 1 to 6 is there, A to C. Okay, with 3 also over. Then you go for 4. 1 to 4 is there, okay, 4 is there. 4 to 4 is there, yes, 4 to 4 is there. 1 to 4 again, yes, 1 to 4 is there. Don't get confusion, like that only have to see. Why? Because if you take A and B, then this is going to become B and C. Even though these are A, but B and C, then A and C again, this one. Okay, with 4 also over. 5 you see, 5 is there. 5 to 5 only one relation. 1 to 5 is there and 1 to 5 is there. Yes, same. That is also transitive. 6 also 6. Okay. 6. Or else you can take like this also. 3 6 is there, 6 6 is there, 3 6 again 3 6 is there. Like that also you can see, but we will see with one only. 6 6 is there, yes, there. 1 6, yes, there. 1 to 6, 6 to 6 to again 1 to 6, yes, there. That is why this is transitive. But you write only one and you write transitive. Okay, you understand now how it has become transitive and all belongs to R. That is why this is transitive. You note down this third part, we go for fourth part. Okay, see the fourth part in the first question. Relation R in the set Z. Z means integers. Integers, what are integers I am going to write. But you first study the problem. Of all integers defined, x minus y is an integer. That means x is in first coordinate, y is in second coordinate. X, y, a, b, p, q, r, s, like that. Okay. Then we see you have to subtract y from x. X minus y, not difference between integer. But even if you write 1 minus 2, minus 1 will come. Minus 1 is integer. 2 minus 1, 1 will come. 1 is also integer. 1 minus 1, 0. 0 also integer. 3 minus 3, 0. 0 also integer. 3 minus of minus 1, 3 plus 1, 4. 4 is also integer. That means all will come in this. Okay, let me write first integers. Okay, now integers is equal to minus infinity to minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, plus infinity. Okay, this is the Z. See, real numbers and Z both are different. In integers, 1 and 0, between 1 and 0 or 1 and 2, nothing is there. But for real number, between 1 and 2, several numbers are there. 1 by 2 is there, 1 by 3 is there, 1 by 4 is there, 1 by 18 is there, 1 by infinity. That means infinite numbers are there. That is why real number and integers don't get confused. Okay, now you go for relation. Okay, I am writing relation. Okay, relation R is equal to, say 1 to relation we write and we made dot. Why? Because there is no control. Z of all integers is telling and we have to make the relation. Okay, see, randomly I am taking one positive, one negative, one negative, one positive, both positive, one with 0. 4 numbers we take and we will see analogy. Okay, first both positive we will take it. Let I take first 3. Okay, 3. 3 I have taken in x. X minus y is an integer. Y what we have to take? Anything we can take. There is no restriction here. As they written, y is this much only like, x is this much only like. There is no control. Then we can take any number. Say I take 2. 3 minus 2 is how much? 1. 1 is integer or not? Integer. Okay, then you take 2. Okay. Okay, both positive I have taken. 1 negative, 1 positive I will take it. Same, this only number, with this number only we will do. Then we can understand why, because any number you can take, there is no control. But at least with one number, if you take, then you can get some analogy. Okay, this time I take say -3. Okay, -3 -2. Why? Because x minus y means -3 -2. 2 is plus only. -3 -2. How much it will come? It will come -5. Then I write -5. -5 is z or not? Yes, z. It is there. That is why this is valid. Okay. Now I take -2 first. -2. And +3 I am going to minus. That means -2 plus 3 means -3 only. Why? Because minus is there, na? -5. No, -5 is integer. I am going to write -3 here. -5 will come, but -5 is there integer. Yes, there means valid. Okay, you have written. Okay, now you take one, what we can say, same number, 3. Say 3 and 3 I have taken. Okay, 3 and 3 if you take, automatically x minus y means 3 minus 3, 0 will come. 0 is there? Yes, there. Then valid. Then you take 0 minus 1. 0 minus 1. Okay. 0 minus of -1 means 0 plus 1. 0 plus 1, 1. 1 is there, there. That means this is also valid. Now, you don't stop like this, you write. Okay. Now, we will make some analogy. Okay. Now, like this, numbers may come or will come. If you want, if you add, it will come. If you subtract, like this will come. Now, what we have to do for showing reflexive? You want to show reflexive first, na? Reflexive. For reflexive, okay. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4 should be there. Here we have written only 1, 1, 3, 3. But you can write anything, na? Why? Because 1, 1 if you write, 1 minus 1, 0, 0 integer, yes, this is valid, then you can write. That means 1, 1, 2, 2 like that are available here. Okay. 1, 1, comma, 2, 2, comma, -2, etc. belongs to R. Belongs to R. Okay. That means relation are there. That is why reflexive. Reflexive. That means such type of relations are there. See, we have written only 3, 3. But all such type of relations are there. That is why this is reflexive. Okay. Okay. Now we go for symmetric. Symmetric. Okay. For symmetric, if you see, 3, 2 is there. Even 2, 3 also shall we write? Yes, right. Why? Because 3 minus 2, 1. 2 minus 3 minus 1. Minus 1 is also there. That is why that also we can write. If you write automatically, symmetric relation is there. Okay, I am writing like this. You see. 2, 3 belongs to R. Also, 3, 2 belongs to R. Symmetric. Okay. 2, 3 belongs to R, 3, 2 belongs to R. Why? Because 2 minus 3 minus 1, okay, integer valid. 2, 3 minus 2, 1, 1 is also integer valid. That means both can be having relation. That is why symmetric. Okay. Now, transitive we will see. Transitive. Transitive. Okay. Now, you see, 2 to 3 is there. Okay. Then 3 to 2 also there. 3 to 2. Or else you write 3 to 4. Why 2 again? 3 to 4. 3 to 4 is there. Yes, there. Why? Because 2 minus 3 minus 1 valid. So there. 3 minus 4 minus 1. Again minus 1 is valid. That is why 3, 4 also may be there. Or will be there, shall be there. 2, 4 will be there. 2 minus 4. 2 minus 4, how much it will come? But I have not written belongs to or not belongs to. Just first analyze it. 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 2 to 4. 2 to 4 is there. 2 minus 4 is minus 2. Minus 2 is there. Yes, that then valid. Then it will be there. belongs to R. Okay, this is transitive relation. Okay, you write relation or not, that is not a big thing, but this is transitive. Okay, now you see this relation is reflexive, symmetric and transitive, all the three. Then what is going to be called this relation? You write this is an equivalence relation. This also you add finally. Why? Because all the three are existing. That means this is an equivalence relation. This is the fourth part of your question. Fifth part contains again 5 parts. Okay, we will see one by one fifth part. Okay, see fifth part of the first question. Again 5 parts are there, A, B, C, D, E. One by one we go. Okay. Relation X and Y work at the same place. That means here relation is working at same place. X and Y okay, but working at X and Y anyway it will come, but working at the same place will be the relation. Okay. What I do, I am working here. Again I am writing that I am working here. Is it correct or not? Correct only. That means X and X belongs to R is going to be correct. For reflexive I am talking. Okay. See how I am writing. Okay. X is working at the same place. X comma X belongs to R, reflexive. Okay. See, A comma A should be belongs to R. X comma X should be belongs to R. Then it is reflexive. Okay, it is reflexive. X is working at same place. X, Y work at same place means X also working at same place. X, same place. Okay, relation you have to see, same place. Working at same place is relation. Now this is reflexive. Okay, now come to this thing, symmetric. Okay, X and Y working at same place. Y and X also working at same place. X, Y belongs to R, Y, X belongs to R. Then that means this is symmetric. Okay, I write like this, you see. X and Y working at the same place. Also, Y and X working at the same place. Okay, you write and you write like this. X comma Y belongs to R and Y comma X belongs to R. What is this R? R is working at same place. That is why we are written like this. Then this is symmetric. Okay. This is symmetric relation. Okay. Now we go for third part. That means transitive. See, another person. See, this is human beings at a town. Okay, that means somebody may be there. Even X, Y, Z also may be there. X, Y working at same place. Y, Z working at same place. X, Z also working at same place. Yes, correct. All three are working at same place. Then this is transitive also. But you write it like this. X and Y working at the same place, comma, Y and Z working at the same place. Finally, also X and Z working at the same place. Okay, full stop. Now you write like this: X comma Y belongs to R, comma, Y comma Z belongs to R, and X comma Z belongs to R. Okay, X, Y belongs to R, Y, Z belongs to R, X, Z also belongs to R. That is why this is transitive relation. Okay. If all three have come, reflexive, symmetric, transitive, then this relation is, equivalence relation. Finally, you also write this one. Okay, you understand now? Why? Because see, relation is important. Working at same place is the relation between x and y, x and z, x and x. Okay. We go for part B of this fifth question. Okay, part B you see. First question, fifth part, and B 1 5 B. Okay. X and Y live at same locality. See here, X is living in same locality means living in same locality is the relation. You understand, na? Living in same locality is the relation. Okay. Okay. Now X is living in same locality. Y will living in same locality. X is also living in same locality. X and X. Then this is reflexive. Okay. You're right. X living in same locality, therefore x comma x belongs to R, reflexive. Okay, living in same locality means x, y, z all will come. Why? Because this is a that means a set of human beings residing in one area. Okay, that is why this is reflexive. There is no doubt to write reflexive. Okay, now we write for symmetric also. Okay, for symmetric what we have to write? X and y living in same locality, yx also living in same locality, AB, B, BA. That means this is a symmetric also. Okay, now you write x and y living in same locality, also y and x living in same locality. Okay, y and x is also living in same locality. Then what you have to write? X comma y belongs to R, also y comma x belongs to R. Then you write symmetric. This is the symmetric relation, like that you have to write, but I have written symmetric. You write this is symmetric relation. Okay. Okay. Both are living at same. Okay. Now we see. Before writing transitive, you analyze first. Another person is there, Z. X and Y living at same locality. Y and Z living at same locality. Here we have written already. Sorry, Y and X we have written, but Y and Z also. Then X and Z also living at same locality. This is also transitive relation. Okay, we write that one. You see, X and Y living at same locality, Y and Z living at same locality. At or in, you can write in same locality. You write locality only. Why? Because locality is given. Don't write a place. Locality also. Okay. Also, X and Z living in same locality. Okay. X and Z also living in same locality. That is why what you have to write? You have to write like this. You see, X comma Y belongs to R, comma Y comma Z belongs to R, also X comma Z belongs to R. Okay. Then you write transitive relation. See, now this also all three can have come. Reflexive, symmetric, transitive. Then this is equivalence relation. You write like this. This is equivalence relation. This also you write and conclude. Okay. This is the B, part B of your fifth part. Okay. We go for C. Okay. You see the part C of this question. What is telling? X is exactly 7 centimeters taller than Y. Like that is telling. Okay, you see, X is taller than Y. x is greater here. That means y, if he is having 140 centimeter or 150 centimeter, then he should be 157. Okay. If another person z comes, y is greater than z means automatically 143 he will be. 143, if z is there, y will be 150. Then x will be 157. Okay. Then x to y, 7 plus 7, 14. Okay, this is not transitive. And symmetry also not there. Why? Because you see 150, if you reverse yx, y is going to become 150, x is going to become 157. That means again y cannot be greater than higher height. That means what we can say, taller than 7 centimeter. Why? Because lesser, shorter than 7 centimeter will be there. That is why these three relations are not going to help. Why? Because x to x also not going to work. No? X to x means 157 will come. Then x cannot be taller than 7 centimeter to x. That is why three relations are not going to valid here. Okay, we write now how and all. Okay, you see how I am writing. X cannot be exactly 7 centimeter taller than himself. Okay, therefore x comma x not belongs to R. Okay, non-reflexive. You understand the concept? Okay, next we write transitive. If x is 7 centimeter taller than y, y cannot be 7 centimeter taller than x. Okay. Okay. Then therefore this is not a symmetric. How to write first? X comma y belongs to R, but y comma x not belongs to R. That is why non-symmetric. Non-symmetric. How it has come and all you understand. Okay. Now we write third one, transitive. Transitive also you see. Okay, x, y, z you have taken. X is 7 centimeter taller than y. Y is 7 centimeter taller than z. But x is 14 centimeter taller than z. Okay, that also we will write. If x is 7 centimeter taller than y, comma, y is 7 centimeter taller than z, x cannot be exactly 7 centimeter taller than z. Okay. Now you write like this: x comma y belongs to z, R, and y comma z belongs to R, but x comma z not belongs to R. This you have to write. Therefore non-transitive. Transitive. This is also not valid. That means non-reflexive, non-symmetric, non-transitive. Why? Because to himself he cannot be 7 centimeter taller. If he is taller than y means y cannot be taller than x again. And x and y are there, y and z are there, okay, valid. But x and z exactly 7 centimeter taller cannot be there, exactly. Okay. That is why these three relations are not valid. We go for D. Okay. You see here what they have written, x y hai, lekin x wife, x y are there, x is wife of y, that means y is husband. Okay. For making this reflexive, x we have to write, but x cannot be wife to herself. That is why this is not a reflexive. First one. Then x is wife of y. X is wife of y, but y cannot be wife of x. Y is husband. That is why this is not symmetric also. Okay. Then x is wife of y. Y cannot be wife of z. Why? Because x y belongs to R, y z belongs to R, x z belongs to R. Then only transitive. But y is husband, but y cannot be wife to somebody. Here also it fails, and again x cannot be wife of z again. Why? Because x is wife of y means she should be wife to y only. X cannot be wife to z. Okay, this is the analogy. That means three relations are not going to be possible in this one. We will write. Okay, you see, x is wife of y. You write like this: x cannot be wife to herself. Okay, then you write like this: x comma x not belongs to R. Non-reflexive. Okay, x cannot be wife to herself. Okay, this is over. Now you take symmetric. You see, x, if x is wife of y, but y cannot be wife of x. Why? Because y is husband, y cannot be wife. Then you write like this here: x comma y belongs to R, but y comma x not belongs to R. Okay, y comma x not belongs to R. Therefore, non-symmetric. Okay, non-symmetric. Okay, non-reflexive, non-symmetric. We have seen. We will see transitive also. Transitive, how it will become, and I'll see. X is wife of y. Okay, y cannot be wife of z, and x cannot be wife of z. That is why this is not transitive also. But we will write. How to write? You see. If x is wife of y, y cannot be wife of z, also x cannot be wife of z. Now you write x, if x comma y belongs to R, but y comma z and x comma z not belongs to R. If don't write x comma y belongs to R, but x y comma z and x comma z are not belongs to R. That is why non-transitive relation. This is the answer. Okay, this is D. We go for E. Okay, you see, this also typical relation. X is father of y. When x is father of y, y cannot be father of x, but y is a son. You write here what I am writing. You see, x is there, but y is there. Y is father to x, but again z may be there. Z is father to y. Y is father to Z is father. Y is father to z. X is father to y. X is father of y. X is father of y. Y is father of z. X you cannot reverse the like this. Y is son of x, but y is not father of x. That means not reflexive, not symmetric. Even x to x, x cannot be father to himself, not reflexive, not symmetric also over. Transitive also you see. When x is father of y, y is father of z, x cannot be father of z, but grandfather he will be. Okay. Now we write here. How we are writing, you see. Okay, I am writing like this. X cannot be father to himself. Okay, comma X comma X not belongs to R. That you have to write. Not belongs to R. Okay. When not belongs to R, non-reflexive. X is father of Y, but not to father to himself. He cannot be father to himself. That is why this is not a reflexive. Okay. Next, second one. Symmetric. Okay. X is, when X is father of Y, Y cannot be father of X. Okay, Y cannot be father of X. Then you write like this: X comma Y belongs to R, but Y comma X not belongs to R. Okay, non-symmetric relation. Okay, X is father of Y, but Y is son of X, not father. That is why not belongs to relation. But here relation is father. We come to third relation. How to write? You see, when X is father of Y and Y is father of Z, X cannot be father of Z. Okay, that is why non-transitive. But you mentioned the symbol also. X comma Y belongs to R and Y comma Z belongs to R, but X comma Z not belongs to R. These two are okay. Why? Because this fellow is third person. He may be son of this fellow. Y is father of Z. X is father of Y. But both are okay. But X is not father of Y, Z. Non-transitive relation. Okay. With this, we have finished your first question. We go for second question. Okay.